Straight down. Why do you go so high?
Because then you can't see underneath my chins.
You got a strap anyway.
It's our last day, which is Monday. We're leaving today about 6. Absolutely hammering down today, so
We've been lucky so far.
we've been very lucky.
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
miserable pretty much the whole
Yeah,
weekend, and
so-
it's been glorious sunshine. So
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
we'll
but-
try and stay inside today, aren't we?
Yep. Yeah, so we've got a few things planned. So hopefully we can get those done and take you along with us.
So we're now outside the Schindler'S factory museum. Hoping we can get in. We haven't got any tickets. And there's a queue outside, so we're just hoping we can get in. Not really sure what's going on. Oof. Walked into the bloody cannon. So this is the circle bread. It's like grilled sesame seeds. It's really nice. We've just come out of the Schindler'S Museum. I thought it was really interesting. Did you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're eating circle bread. It was lovely. This time we didn't do a tour, did we? We just it was actually free, but we just kind of went in, did our own thing. Yeah, did our own thing. I think quite a lot of places are free on Mondays and Tuesdays, or Mondays or Tuesdays, so it's worth checking if you're here on those days, just to plan your trip, because you might get in for free. We should have probably done this for the Auschwitz and for Salt Mine, definitely. Just to go in, look around and see what we wanted to see, read what we wanted to read, but not be tied. We probably could have just walked off, to be fair, from the other things, but yeah. I thought especially the Auschwitz would have been really good to have a tour, but I thought the tour was a bit pants, really. A bit glossed over, a bit clinical, a bit too quick, I thought. Rushing in and out of rooms, but I thought this was really good. It's worth coming to, especially if it's free. There's a lot of reading, a lot of pictures and things, but it's quite interesting. If you're interested in this type of thing, seen the movie, or even if that's your own interest that you've seen the film, it's worth coming to see where it actually is. So it's really good. Oh yeah, I just turned it off, but we're waiting for an Uber. We're going to the castle. Huh?
You look really funny walking up these steps. Are you finding them all?
So, as you probably can see, we're at the castle. We're gonna hopefully do like a self-guided wander around here. I've had enough of tours for one day.
For one trip.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we should be able to get in. Let's see why not. There's lots of people looking like they're waiting for a tour, but we'll see. Just walked up to the ticket office and it was closed, so I'm guessing this is free as well.
I think there's only certain exhibitions that you have to pay for.
Okay. I think normal days you have to still pay. And the add-ons. Whereas I think just on certain days, like early in the week, it's free, but we'll see. They asked us for a ticket and we haven't got one. So the castle isn't actually open today. Cathedral is, but don't really fancy going to the cathedral, do you? I think once you've been to Rome, you'll...
Or cathedraled out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, bit of a shame. It's open Tuesday to Sunday, and today's Monday.
Only day.
Typical.
But I think we can like
That's
walk around the grounds and stuff.
Copenhagen vibes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of everything in Copenhagen was shut on a Monday as well, so we should have learned, but
Yeah, well,
we didn't. But hey, it's still quite nice to have a look around. I think there's quite a nice view over the river down there, so we'll probably go and have a look down there.
yeah.
So we're heading out of there now. That was brief. And we're going to go and get one of these chimney cakes that Kirsty really wants, which is just down the bottom of this hill. So we're going to go and get that and we'll show you what that's like.
Yes.
So we have our chimney cakes. Life is indeed too short for bad cakes. So I've got a Nutella low-flying bird again. Kirsty hates pigeons. So I've got a Nutella and coconut one. And what one have you got?
Nutella and hazelnut.
Show the innards. Very nice. Take your bite.
It's so soft.
Going home today. Wish I found these before. Well, we did, but we never had one, did we?
We were never hungry when we passed it.
Bargain for me. It's massive. It's like a whole loaf of.
Quite heavy.
It's like a whole baguette. All with Nutella, and then they chuck a load
In
of.
comparison to my head, and I've eaten a layer of the top.
Very nice. Well, he is close. I'm going to get smacked in the face by one of these soon. Had a quick break at Costa. Kirsty enjoyed her coffee. So we're going to try and go up this spire. It shuts at 2, it's 1:30 or 25 past 1. So hoping that they still let us up. I'll show you it.
It's the town hall building.
Up that tall thing. So hoping that we can go up there. So there it is in the distance.
Town hall tower. Very tall.
We didn't do it. We were just waiting. You can see that there's a queue building. They'll probably let us in now, but there's a bit of a queue building and there was no information. The woman just kept coming to the front, shouting something in Polish. But obviously, hardly anyone in the queue is Polish because the people behind us they were speaking in another. But they're not from England,
no.
so no one knew what was going on. She wasn't given any information how long. So we could have been there for another half an hour. We were there for about 10 minutes. Just think.
I wonder if it's because it was a free day. They just don't like help people out as much to get in.
Yeah, perhaps. We're going to go in this Basilica anyway, and then I've just seen people walking freely in today, so we'll go and have a look.
Like they don't usually charge for, do they?
We'll go and have a look. So in the centre, there's this that divides the front and the back of it, and there's a market. What's it called? Cotton market. What? Cloth hall market. So it goes that way, and it also goes that way, and then out the other side. Where we're going is to the church next to the Hard Rock. So the Hard Rock's there, obviously. I don't need to point it out, you can see it.
It's called St Mary's Basilica.
St Mary's Basilica. So we're going to go and have a look in there. On the hour, there's a trumpet player. And I saw him a minute ago when we were in Costa. And he comes out of that window there. And he goes around there and then around the other side as well.
That's quite dangerous.
No, he's indoors. He's just out a window.
Oh.
He's not dancing on the balcony.
I thought you meant he stood on
No. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna go and see if we can get into here. Entrance for tourists. South gate only. For prayer only. We could go in there if you wanted to. Where is he? Can't see him now.
Maybe he's out in the back.
Oh, he didn't wave. I really like these electric Mustangs. So we got a bubble tea, passion fruit one. The balls, I thought the balls squish, but these balls are very chewy. I know what they taste like. I had it before. I know that flavour. Anyway, go see what's that. Sephora. Sephora?
Sephora.
Okay, Sephora. It's up this way. That's bloody gross. The little balls going. Anyway, Kirsty's found. Action shot. We are in the square again. We haven't really seen Krakow, have we? We've just seen this square. Haven't we, really?
Yeah,
It's like when Nan went to Venice, she only went to St Marco's Square.
yeah,
But anyway, we're going to try and find something for our last dinner. It's about, what time is it? 3:30? 4:30? 4:30?
5 to 4.
5 to 4. Okay. In the middle. So we're going to find something for our last dinner, and then we picked up at 6. So we've got to get there plenty of time. Our flight's at 10:05. We've got to get there with plenty of time because we've got to get a test. And we've got to get, don't know whether there's going to be a queue, don't know how long it's going to take to get the results back. So we're probably reserving about an hour for that, aren't we?
Yeah. For about an hour and a half.
Yeah. So we're going to find something to eat, and then we'll crack on with that.
I'll show you what we get.
Mm. The choice in the main square is a little bit overwhelming, so we've come back to Moo Moo again, just because it's really nice, easy, and I wanted to try one of the burgers. So bags are out of storage. And a lovely meal, wasn't it? Very nice.
Yeah, tasty.
Went to Moo Moo's again. It's a massive burger. Kirsty had a big rack of ribs, spinach, coleslaw, lovely.
Really tasty.
Then we had a walk back. Got a what did I get? I got a cup, which I'll stick in here. And Kirsty got a Starbucks mug, which also will stick in here as well. We got a magnet as well today, which I don't think I've shown you, so I'll show that here as well. And yeah, we just took a walk back and did all that, and I live streamed for some reason on my Instagram rather than filming for this, because I've never done a live stream before, and I just thought it would be quite good to film the whole walkway back, but I don't really think I could have just done it on here. But anyway, that's what I did. I might add that in if it's any good here. Yeah. We've got about 45 minutes until the taxi's here to pick us up, take us to the airport. We've got all our instructions to get our COVID tests. Hopefully they're all negative, because I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So it'll be a nightmare if not. But who knows? Yeah, hopefully. I don't feel ill, so there's no reason why it should be positive, but it's just panic. But yeah, might show you a bit of that process as well. Should probably log off until at the airport.
Yeah.
This house you can see up at the top of the hill was occupied by Rudolf Franz Ferdinand Hoss. He was the longest serving commandant of Auschwitz. Very bizarre, it's just sat there. So just going to pick up our COVID tests. I feel really weird because I'm really nervous about it being negative, or positive. I'm not nervous about it being negative, I just want it to be negative. If you come, that's the main terminal. So if you get dropped off by taxi, it'll be down there somewhere. What you just do is look at the terminal, as if you're going to go in, turn left, come right to the other end, and that's where the COVID tests are. So they're behind us here. Yeah, what was the driver's called?
Mr. Shuttle.
Mr. Shuttle. We've got them to and from, and then we use Krakow Direct for the tours, just because they're a little bit cheaper. But Mr. Shuttle, no problem at all getting here and back. Really good service. In fact, sort of, I don't usually tip sort of taxi drivers, but sort of I wanted to give him a little bit of money because he was actually the same guy both times. We only had 10 zlotys left, which is about £2. I think it goes a little bit further here, but ultimately, yeah. So we're going to go and head in, and hopefully next time you see me, we'll be telling you that it's a negative test. We're both negative. Oh, well, it's a relief. I was pacing around, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I was getting so nervous.
like a leopard in the zoo.
We've just been to some quite busy places, so it just serves us right, but it's just a relief.
Yeah, but we've never worried about it before. We've been to Spain and Disney and not worried about it too much before,
Yeah.
but we watched that video, didn't we? So I think Jazz and Craig.
Yeah, it's a relief, and we're going home, so good.
Woohoo!
So the long wait is nearly over. 3 hours of sitting on these rock hard chairs, and over there is a flight. Our flight is boarding. We usually just hang around to the end.
Yeah, we're only grade 12, so we've only got 5 years.
Well, last time though, our bag was a bit far away, wasn't it? But we're going to be pretty much the middle anyway, so
Yeah.
we're going to be the last off, so might as well just hang around. Typical fashion, we forgot the outro again. We had an absolute nightmare back at Stansted, getting through security, etc. But please stay tuned. We do have a Disneyland Paris trip coming up again very soon. So hopefully you enjoyed this series. If you haven't seen them all, I'll link the playlist in the description. And we'll see you in the next lot. Take care. Speak soon. Bye-bye.
Oh,